Hello again and welcome to another episode of Merkon's Musings, a Star Wars action figure review. And today we're looking at none other than, you guessed it, 8D8. The only droid character for the original Return of the Jedi Star Wars Kenner line. And as you see, we have three versions of the action figure here. And before I go into the review, obviously I will give you the short history of the character. 8D8 was a Roche Hive 8D series droid who was lobotomized and reprogrammed by EV-99, Jabba the Hutt's chief of cyborg operations. He was reprogrammed to become a torture droid for Jabba the Hutt's palace on Tatooine. So as you can see, we have three different versions of the character here. And as always, we'll start off with the original Kenner Star Wars action figure. This came out in 1983. And this action figure is actually pretty good for a Kenner action figure. It's got really good sculpting. And it has 5 points of articulation, standard Kenner. So you have one for the arm, one for the other arm. The head moves, a little tight, but it moves, and the legs move. And I just love the detail they got on this droid. It looks really good. They did a nice job with it. As you can see, the legs look great. He's kind of hunched over. The back looks really good. And the face or head looks excellent. And they got all the right markings on the chest. So yeah, they did a really nice job with this action figure. It's very good for Star Wars Kenner standards. The next version we're going to take a look at is from the Power of the Force 2 line. This came out in 1997. And this one is kind of neat because it came with an accessory, the branding device that he uses on the Power Droid, as you see in Jabba's dungeon. So as you can see, this action figure from the Power of the Force 2 collection is very, very well sculpted. It looks excellent. Most of these Power of the Force 2 action figures have 6 points of articulation. Unfortunately, this one only has 5, much like the Kenner. So you have the legs that move and the arms that move. There's no waist articulation, and the head moves. One of the things I do like about this version compared to the Kenner, if you take a look, he's taller, which seems to be the movie accurate right scale. And I like that he's got one arm bent up and one arm straight. And the thing I love most about it comes with this pretty cool accessory, the branding device. And it's pretty cool. You can have him operating, and you can put a droid here. Any kind of droid. Power droid works the best because it's got the flat head, and it's much like the one in the movie. The sad thing is it just doesn't go up or down, but it looks great. You can make a nice diorama piece with this action figure if you wanted to create Jabba's dungeon. It's definitely a decent version of this action figure. I can't complain. They tried to do some good with it, making this accessory. I just wish they would have done something better. You have this, empty side here, which kind of sucks. So yeah, you got to kind of hide it when you're going to use it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like this. This is very good. And last but not least, we have the Vintage Collection 325, VC 325, which is this 8D8. As you can see, it's got a really cool image, much like the original Kenner. On the back, it shows the action figure outside of the card. And as a little blurb here, it says, during the time of the Empire, lanky smelter droid 8D8 assisted EV-99 in terrorizing Jabba the Hutt's droid operatives. And it has different languages here, and it has all the warnings and stuff. So it's a really excellent action figure. I'm going to open it up. By the way, this came with the Vintage Collection Jabba the Hutt action figure. It came inserted in the box, and you can only get it through buying this action figure. So let's take a closer look at this. Take him out of the... It looks pretty cool. Let's take a look. Yeah, it looks pretty awesome. They did a nice job with it. Right off the bat, I could tell. The head is on a ball joint, so it moves lots of different ways, up and down. The arms are articulated, but they don't have insert joints on the elbows, but it still looks good. The waist does twist, and he does bend up and down, which is kind of cool. And the legs don't have insert joints, obviously. It's got slightly more articulation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you got 5, and then you got the head 6. and it kind of bends down too, so you give it a little more there. It's not like a ball. It's pretty good. I gotta say, it's definitely the definitive version of this action figure. This character really doesn't see much screen time, but it's still a pretty great version of it, especially if you want to be a completist and have the original Star Wars action figure run as the more modern vintage collection. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Merkon's Musings, Star Wars action figure review, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please hit like and subscribe, and I look forward to giving you another video real soon. Have a great day.